never would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real.
But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time. The Candy.
I'm fly, yes. I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey y'all, we back.
Yes, we are back.
I forgot I had that. I was like, do I have the intro? Because I wasn't going to play one. And then I was like, oh, it says CNT. What is CNT? Oh, shit, anything. But what is good?
Oh, it's been a minute. I'm happy to be back on your channel, on my other hubby's channel. I'm joking, but no, I've been really good. Took a long break from YouTube and also our show, but I'm happy to be back.
Yes. Y'all, we could have started a long time ago, but we were just kind of catching up and we forgot we was doing a show.
Yeah. So sorry we were late because we were really just talking like we were on the phone.
That is so true. Literally, I haven't been back as much because the school year has started, so I've been extremely busy. And I was like, you know what? Let me get some rest tonight. I should have literally been packing because I'll be out of town this weekend, and I haven't packed anything. But I was like, I really want to do this show tonight. So let me say what's up to the people in the chat. What's going on to Q? Q says, hey y'all, Silver Diamond, hey Tribe, and what's going on to Lamar, the real estate insider.
My work hubby, my former work hubby.
You got a lot of husbands.
I know.
This is a polyamorous relationship.
Yes. I'm ready to get into these topics though, because
which one you want to start with?
We can start with I don't mind starting with Tory Lanez.
You know that's the big one, and we probably ain't gonna make it to nothing else.
Well, we can start with a small one. We can start with Fallon and Jalen.
Okay.
Fallon Pena and Jalen. Jalen is claiming that he was groomed by Fallon.
Well, tell them who she is, because I didn't know.
Yeah, Fallon Pena who was formerly Toria, formerly Fallon Gubadia. Is that how it's pronounced?
Guapia. Something like that. Something like Galapia.
She was married to Portia's now husband. Her current baby daddy, which is Jalen. Hey, Moesha, stay in account. Yes, I love your name because it's associated with Brandy, the vocal Bible. Hey, Shay B. But we're gonna get to lanes. But with Jalen, he's saying he was groomed by Fallon and that they were in fact cheating. So in a sense, Portia and Simon were vindicated because Simon put out there that she was cheating while she was married to him. My only problem with the whole grooming thing, when people think of grooming is usually someone under the age of 18, child age. So for him to say that he was groomed, and I think she's about 6 or 7 years older than him, I just don't see it as grooming. I see manipulation. She manipulated the situation, but I don't think he was in a sense groomed because he was technically an adult. He was over 21 actually when they started messing around. So, but yeah, he admitted that they were messing around while she was married to Simon.
Yeah, I feel the same way you feel. Like, I feel like the word grooming is a lot for him being his big old age. And I feel like he should have reworded that. Even Silver Diamond says definitely grooming. Definitely not grooming. So, I mean, I do think that the wording is off here when we come down to this conversation. I could get that he's upset because it sounded like from what you told me, what I kind of read, he's kind of just sad that he misses his family.
Yeah.
And so I think he's speaking out of a space of hurt. And whatever that looks like for him, he's using those things. Maybe he didn't know what the word grooming even meant.
Right. And so I've heard so many things about Fallon and her relationship with Simon and Portia and that dynamic and how they were friends and how Simon is not the first person that they both dated. So,
oh wow,
I don't know who else they dated before, but
so they were real friends.
I don't know. According to the blogs, yes. But they're saying though, well, in this particular article, he's saying that he doesn't even want his daughter being raised by her.
I did see that.
If you read the article, yes, it's a mess.
Gubadia.
Yeah.
That's how you say it. Gubadia. Yeah. It says Jalen Banks says he's scared to let his daughter be raised with Fallon's trauma. When he asked what happened in the relationship, Banks referred to a phrase online users swept at him throughout their romance. He said he lost her how he got her. He said, I lost myself within my relationship with her, and now I'm left alone to find. He sounds so sad. To find myself again when I help her find herself in her relationship when she was lost. So now that I'm lost, I'm no longer good for her anymore. And I think that he's just saying that that's basically a bad example for the daughter. Is that what you get?
Yeah, and basically he don't want his daughter to be a hoe. I'm gonna just say it, because that's what it appears.
You said that, not me. So if y'all take clips, I ain't say that.
Allegedly, with my earring falling out. Allegedly, Fallon, this is what she does. She tends to date people. She tends to get with these men and that have money and start these families, and basically it's been a pattern. So Simon wasn't the first guy with money that she's gotten with, and I think, doesn't she have, I'm trying to remember, I think she has 2 or 3 other baby daddies besides
Fallon has?
Yes.
How many kids does she have?
If anybody knows, it could be 6.
Should I play this clip? I don't know.
Yeah, play the clip.
Okay, let's see. If
it's just him talking about his feelings. I'm gonna do my hookah, y'all.
One of the premises of this show is relationships really do matter. So I would like to offer our platform for you to be able to express some of those things that you didn't get to say.
Something to the fans that they need to tell me. What's the saying? You lose them, how you get them.
Oh, wow.
And that's exactly what happened. I lost her, how I got it. And here we are today.
Now, and I know Silver Diamond said 3 or 4 kids. I thought the 3 or 4 kids were before his child with her. I don't know why I thought she had like 6 kids.
Oh, I should be showing these kids. I'm sorry.
So she has 3 boys and 1 girl. Okay. Well, I remember it was like 2 or 3 baby daddies though.
I feel like I heard that too. Jalen says women are legit going around traumatizing kids because they aren't healed themselves. And that's that. This sounds like a lot of this is like from her past trauma. And I think a lot of it is just because he's hurt.
I'm laughing at Young Rich.
Yeah, I can't even see Young Rich. Let me take this down so I can go over here and see Young Rich.
Oh, Young Rich.
Oh, yeah.
I went live this weekend on my channel, so I'm back, Young Rich. But no, I think Silver
Not like Carly.
But no, Silver Diamond is right. She does, I believe, have three boys and a girl, but I believe it was 3 baby daddies.
Hold on, pause. Welcome back, Candy. But did Jalen, whatever his name is, just say he had fans? Did he say he had fans?
I think so.
I think it was about the fans. Like, well, I guess that's a clue too.
Fans of the show.
Yeah, I mean, because those are the only fans. Silver Dog said, "Candy, blink if you okay."
I am. But no, it's that situation is a whole mess to me. Yes. When he's saying he lost her, how he got her, I guess I'm assuming she's with another man now that actually has money. Because remember, Jalen didn't have money; that he was her
assistant or something, right?
Assistant, wardrobe assistant, or something like that.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of people were saying, well, first of all, a lot of people were surprised that he even liked women based off of what his job was.
Really, Jalen, call me.
But they in fact, he confirmed that they in fact were creeping while she was married to Simon. So let me ask y'all this: do we really feel bad for her now that we know that they were creeping while Simon was married to her? And the simple, is Portia still wrong for getting with this man?
To be honest, I never really feel like Portia was wrong. If a man don't want you, he just don't want you. And whatever that looks like, that's what it looks like. If it's wrong or right, the reality is that the man did not want you.
Ooh. Young Rich said that's not the baby's real daddy. I heard it was rumored that it was allegedly a basketball player.
Yeah, I think he won the DNA test, right?
Yeah. Going back to
and rightfully so.
Yeah, going back to what you said, I guess I didn't feel bad. I didn't think Portia was wrong. It was just the way that it was presented. So Portia went over to their house even though, let's say, Fallon cheated, Portia didn't know that. So Portia went to her friend's house because Fallon was presented as a friend of Portia's or whatever on the show, and then to eventually marry her husband. In a sense, yes, it still did look somewhat shady to me. And then I think Silver Diamond said something about she always wondered if Simon was the one that Kenya was messing around with too.
Kenya?
Yes.
Now, we don't really do Kenya slander over here like that.
Oh.
We don't, but I mean, I'm sure that would have came out by now.
Yeah.
Portia would have literally laid into Kenya's ass about this.
Yeah.
So, especially with that whole Bolo thing. I think that would have been a thing. Portia would have came back on purpose the next season for that.
Yeah.
For that only.
And it's a lot of Africans here in Atlanta to go around, to be completely honest.
It's Africans everywhere. I mean, Africans are still trying to get over here to date and do things. I'm gonna be honest, I have cousins who have dated Africans to get them their cars and stuff. So
yeah, no, I have cousins that are married to Africans in Houston. And they're doing very well. So
listen, my cousins are doing very well too. And I have more than one. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Moesha said, I don't feel bad for none of them. Portia, Simon, Fallon, and Jalen are all trifling. What's going on to James Hudson?
Hey, Jalen.
Shabi says, I don't feel sorry for any of them. What's going on to my good sis, Nola Reed?
Hey, Nola.
And thank you, Shabi. She says, that's right. That, like, seriously. Silver Diamond says, no, not Kenya, but wait. Kenya used to say a married African boy. Oh, Portia's car.
Oh, okay.
I knew something was wrong with what she said, Silver Dom. If someone it didn't match up for me. So it doesn't. They all used to say that they did say that. They did say that. Yeah, Riz said, I still feel like it was a plot all for cooked up for clout because the math wasn't mathing.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because their whole it did seem like a storyline because
hold on real quick. I want to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Coming at you. Is that a Cleopatra reference? Cleopatra coming at you. Is that I just want to know if that is what it is. I'm sorry.
I remember that.
Go ahead. I don't even know why I thought about that.
But no, that situation though, like I guess it's the situation that keeps on giving. Shout out to Tisa Tales because I remember she blew that situation up with Simon and Portia and all of that back then. So
Dom says probably a scheme that cooked up with the bush.
Yes.
So I don't think that any of us really believe that storyline. I don't even think that Fallon. I mean, in my own mind, I didn't think that Fallon and Simon were together for real.
Yeah, it did seem like it was no chemistry. Like when I look at Portia and Simon now, they genuinely look like they like each other. I didn't say love, but like
Simon and
Portia.
Fallon? Oh, Portia. You know what? I can agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with you on that. And I also think that, you know, when we watched that season with Fallon, were they married or they dating?
They were married. Fallon and Simon were married.
The way that she acted, I didn't feel like they were really married. Like I could have seen someone who is married to a man who has this much money running through the kitchen with no shoes on Portia's floor and acting like that. I just couldn't see that, you know. So I didn't buy the story.
Yeah.
I wonder if like Simon paid her off to get with Portia in the situation to get to where he wanted to go. I feel like he really liked Portia, and there was a space where he was able to get to Portia. So Fallon was on there, and she knew Simon from some type of way, and so then he was like, "Yeah, I'll sign up," because he probably was really interested in Portia. I don't think they were really married though. Like, did we ever see a marriage license?
Well, the way that they're presenting it, Simon and Fallon were in fact married. So.
Okay. Maybe they were like, were they married and separated? Were they married and going through some problems?
Together.
Like
they were together because remember he tried to release a video of Fallon cheating with Jalen.
I still think that's like a part of the storyline, like what was happening for the show. Because if she came back next season, then it would bring spice. But I just don't think that, like, realistically, they were like what would they have in common?
Well, his money. That's what they had in common. So.
But like when you see Portia and Simon together versus Fallon and Simon, it looks very different.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Yeah.
Like I said, Fallon to me seems like a gold digger. I don't know what she called herself doing with Jalen. I don't know if she just wanted to make Simon jealous or what.
Stay with us.
I know. I know, but yeah, that from what yeah.
So Rep says, I'm so late. Let me get in and listen. Hey Candy and SoDeb.
Hey,
Maz in chat, hope all is well. What's going on, Reps? Shabi says, I want whatever you both had before coming live. So what's going on? Listen, y'all. Oh, I want to say this too. So listen, y'all. Don't send me no cash apps, but send me super chat this month because I need for whatever you guys send to go to my birthday money. I'm turning 40 next month.
Yes.
So whatever. Oh, look at my little baby. Whatever y'all send me this month, send it in super chats because my birthday's on the 22nd. I'll get my check on the 21st, and I want to be like a birthday surprise. Like, oh, so Dave got this money.
And yes, that's why me and him are going to see Beyonce. That's why I'm taking him because this is the year we both turned 40. I'm already 40 now, May. So I had to take my YouTube hubby to see Beyonce. No.
I am so excited. I've been talking about this like today. They was like, "What y'all doing on Monday?" I said, "I'm to see Beyonce."
Yes.
Like my whole job is going to see Beyonce on.
I show them my hat. I'm gonna show you my hat. This is a part of my Beyonce outfit. I got my hat already. I gotta fix the brim, but it lights up. This is a part of my outfit. I cannot wait.
I can't wait to be able to see what I have on.
Let me turn my little hat off.
I did change what I was wearing.
What? We were supposed to match.
Well, that it said it's going to take like after the date, so I have to change it.
Oh.
So I figured I need to get into like real Renaissance.
Yeah, that's what I thought about too. I wanted, Amazon had those beaded like necklaces that cover your whole like body.
I did not see that.
I thought about putting one of those over the t-shirt, but no, I have the Beyonce t-shirt. Well, we both do. Well, what I thought.
Well, no, I ordered mine, but it was like after the date.
Oh no, baby.
There's the other one. I don't like. It's going to come before the date, but I'm like, I can't even see Beyonce on it. Like, I don't want that.
No, I ordered mine a while ago, so I got it with my little Daisy Dukes and my silver boots, and I just have to buy some accessories. Then I got a clear purse.
I'm gonna be LED'd up. I'm just letting y'all know now when y'all see the videos, because I'm definitely vlogging that day. But it's gonna be a great freaking day. We get on track.
Popcorn. Shout out to All Things Popcorn. She's coming in too from Philly. Yes. She'll be meeting with us to see Miss Beyonce.
You drink some water, Candy. You over there choking on.
Do y'all know? Ever since I had COVID last year, I have never gotten rid of this cough. Like, it is not.
You know what? I haven't gotten back my smell.
Just what? No, I didn't lose smell or taste. It was just I have this cough that won't go away. Yes, Torey.
We definitely listen. Anytime we go out, y'all gonna see pictures. But I'm vlogging the entire thing. So we have a whole plan for the day. And once y'all get to watch the vlog, like y'all be like, they had time.
Yes. I'm trying not to pass out because I like to have my wine on the way. And what we have, and I'm trying to, and I hope, I'll say this, because Beyonce is here, and not to talk about Beyonce so much, but I can't help it. Beyonce is here this Friday and Saturday, but we're going to the Monday concert. So I'm hoping
she's here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
No, it's Friday and Saturday. She's taking Sunday off, and then she's performing Monday for us. So I'm hoping
so we got to refresh Beyonce.
Yes, and I'm hoping Blue Ivy performs on Monday for us.
Okay.
Because I would assume she's performing Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. We'll see. Somebody asked me why Atlanta get 3 days.
Thank you, Shay B, for the super chat.
Thank you, Shay B. But yes, Beyonce is spending 3 days here in Atlanta.
Yes. Listen, I have my LED. Y'all know I wear my earrings. One is longer than the other all the time. But I have my LED. Wait, this is the long one. So I have my LED earring. I have my LED bracelet, and I have my LED fan.
Yes.
So
my fan is a sparkly fan, and I cannot wait until heated. Oh.
Twitter looks so dead. You be forgetting stuff. Still waiting on my story. I know, Torey. But this will be on the vlog channel, so you have that. Okay, it's coming, and I still have some story times coming. Someone says, I can't wait to see. Lord knows I can't afford no damn tickets. They want me to sell my damn kidney. Let me tell you something.
They were actually, because I as long as I'm in the building, and not because you're also there, as long as I'm in the building, I'm fine. So our tickets were not that much. Like, they literally weren't. I went in 2016. I paid my husband bought my tickets then. But they were literally like $140 a ticket, which is cheap for Beyonce.
But they also posted today that they have tickets now for like $89. Mm-hmm. And their seats. People were saying, like, look where the seats are at. And a lot of people were saying people don't really give a damn where the seats are at. If you're in the building, you'll have a good time. And also, I'll tell you this, I don't know if you've seen this, but they were saying, like, where we're sitting, They said those were the best seats.
Up, yeah, on the third level.
Up
Yeah, I didn't want to sit on the floor.
Yeah,
I thought about it. I thought about splurging because this was year 40. But
yeah, Rich, who cares? I'm sorry.
I want to see Brandy too.
Performing what?
Her music. Brandy, how can you disrespect Brandy?
I just want to know who's going to the concert.
Me and you and other people.
Oh, I won't. I will not. I won't. That's sometimes I will not go to.
I love Brandy, but no, our seats are, because we're sitting up high in the area that we are. We're gonna see a lot.
Chi-Town always, like, I don't understand. Something like, we be good sometimes, and then sometimes we just don't.
I know.
But hey, Chi-Town. So that's it. Oh, that's not bad. I wonder, do Groupon have tickets? They have tickets that are really good tickets.
Silver Diamond. I've been seeing on TikTok that if you buy your tickets the day before, they're really cheap. And like, people have been upgrading their tickets, because I thought about that. The only thing is that the popcorn where she's sitting is like 2 rows ahead of us.
We're gonna stay. Let's stay in those seats.
Yeah, but I was gonna say they can be upgraded. It's been easy to upgrade. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe floor, but no. I like sitting high because I can leave early, and then you still see her on the Megatron. So,
and Moesha, I'm not a hater. I just don't want to see her.
You are a hater.
Torey says, Silver Diamond, I agree with you. Me and my husband are tired and both have medical issues. So I've been just watching all the people who went posting videos on YouTube. Rep says, oh, yeah, that's right, Deb. It's lukewarm on Brandy. Yeah, it's sometimes, and the other times, yeah. She says I did contribute. And Rep says, where's Moesha account? Moesha's stand account. But listen, we're gonna have a good time. That's all I'm worried about.
I can't.
We got all off track though.
And everybody better mute when she says everybody on mute.
If they don't, we're gonna be looking like get them out of here.
Yes.
DC cannot win this. We got 3 times.
Well, I heard somebody scream on the. I saw
that too.
Oh, thank you, Chantel. She said she'll cash out us.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Are you going to buy any other stuff they will be selling? Of course.
Yeah, I wanted to buy the tour book because I know there's a tour book, and I want to buy a fan that says Renaissance. So that's why, because I know me and Deb and Popcorn have plans prior to the concert, but I'm hoping we can still go like an hour because it starts at 8. I don't know. I didn't tell you, Deb. They updated the start time to 8 o'clock on our ticket, so I'm assuming Beyonce won't come on until 9.
Yeah.
So
they said there's no opening acts, but in Atlanta that's always different though.
Yeah.
Because in Atlanta, normally like Atlanta stars come out and they do opening stuff.
In 26,
if Monica shows up, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just tell you now. If Monica shows up, I'm dying on site. Well, I might miss Beyonce. I love both of them.
Her tour in 2016, which was on the Run tour, I can't remember what it was, but they had like Jeezy, T.I., Ludacris, all those people, 2 Chainz. They all, I believe it was 2 Chainz. Whoever was from Atlanta, they had them performing then. Yeah,
DC doesn't really have a lot of artists there, so they can't really get that. Although she should have hit up Maya, let Maya at least perform. But I know they don't really. The girls don't do Maya like that. But in Atlanta, when artists come here, I don't think they even paid to be on that tour with her. They go in there for the publicity on a Beyonce tour.
Mm-hmm.
Tori says she hopes that we see Blue Ivy. I love those fans, Candy. And Silver Diamond says that was the DC show, Young Rich. Oh, what did Young Rich say? Oh, that one video when that girl said, what was when they were screaming during the mute had me hollering. They was like, you ain't hear she said on mute. Whatever happened to that person afterwards, God bless them.
Can you take her?
I cursed my cousin out for not getting me a fan. So she got 2 shirts and a fan. Hey, California cutie, what's going on, sis?
Cutie.
But let's get back to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yes, because I can go on and on all day about Beyonce.
We're 30 minutes in, off track. I really want to skip Marlon Wayans because it wasn't really a big thing. I was coming to you guys with Marlon. I was going to do this yesterday. I want to talk about this. So Marlon Wayans have made a statement on the internet. Hold on, let me put this up.
Yeah, he said he was being sarcastic though, or something like that.
Yeah, but still, what he did was still problematic. So I just want to pull this up. So Marlon Wayans, y'all can see his name up there. What he said was, "Let's all just be love, not war." And then he posted this video, and y'all can tell me in the comments what y'all think of this. Oops, wait. Why does it go to a whole nother damn screen? Hold on. Okay. Let me stop sharing this one. Okay, here we go.
They say
I want y'all say this wrong.
around us, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town.
Oh, that's music. I realized that was music.
I was gonna say with that song, will they give you a copyright claim?
The song was a problem for them.
Well, a lot of people.
But what you can see here is this. This was the major issue is that Marlon didn't start this video where it started. He started it where the black people were fighting.
But he said he was being sarcastic, or he was like irony or something like that.
And I get that part, but then your caption says, "Let's all just be love, not war." When you watch the video, it's black. It's like you started the video where the black people started hitting the white folks, and you know how they do over there. Whoopi Goldberg play the game. You know how it is. Yeah. And so that's why social media had a problem with him, because they were like, he's a hypocrite, and they don't like to see no like this because. First of all, play when they started hitting the black folk, when they attacked that security guard first, not when the black man hit the white man on the boat first. That's where the main problem came in, and that's why the people misconstrued his entire issue. Well, so go ahead.
Yes, I was just gonna say this, and this is completely different from Marlon and everything that happened. But one, I was happy to see this situation happen because y'all know I went to Tuskegee. Tuskegee is 45 minutes from Montgomery, and being there at that time, a lot of times black people didn't stick together. Going to school down there, black folks gave college students a very hard time. If y'all think of School Days and the scene with Samuel L. Jackson, that's Tuskegee all day when it was at KFC. But to see that, which the Harriet 2 in Montgomery, I've taken that sipping ride, which is a 2-hour ride.
Or have you?
Huh?
Have you?
Yeah, in 2011 on July 4th, I took it, and they usually have a live band and a DJ. It's fun.
It looked fun.
Oh yeah, we got to do it. If you want to ever one day go down to the riverboat in Montgomery, it's 2 hours. I think the tickets are like $35. It's drinks and a live band. We did line dances and all that. But going down there and just seeing that, first of all, with the way that it's set up, I didn't think any boats like what the white people, I'll just say the white people, them being there, I didn't think boats could even dock there. So the fact that they were there was just crazy to me. And then when the worker tried to get them to move and they didn't move and he moved his boat and then they jumped him, I was shocked that the black people jumped in, because back when I was in school, a lot of the black people did not stick up for each other. So to see that, it was beautiful for me, because I would have jumped in.
Keep going. Give me 1 second. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. I would have jumped in too with what was going on. And so Marlon, what people don't understand is the tensions down there are just not good. It's a lot of tension. It's a lot going on. And when these stars make comments on things, which is, I'll tell y'all this, it's very interesting that Marlon has anything to say on this subject when his brother, Keenan Ivory Wayans, actually went to Tuskegee as well. So Keenan, who pledged Alpha at Tuskegee, knows what the climate is like down there, because nothing, Keenan went in the 80s, I went in the early 2000s. Nothing changed in that moment, and I didn't feel nothing had changed even now. So for Black people to jump in and rescue this man and fight and come together was a beautiful thing. Not to say that I have anything against white people, but it's been so many times where we've seen situations like this happen, where that climate of people, white people that are Trump followers, tend to jump on us and nobody does anything. So the fact that people did anything, shout out to the man with the folding chair that knocked everybody out, because I was here for it. And then now my computer is acting crazy. But shout out to that man that did that. I was here for that. Yes. Dan, are you coming back? Because now my computer is acting crazy. And I can't even see the live now in the comments.
I'm back.
All right. Let me see. Y'all, my kids done messed up my computer. They threw a ball or something at it, so it cracked it, and I need to get a new one.
I had the hiccups, so I had to go get some water.
Yeah, luckily I can see some things. It's a touch screen, so I have to touch to see everything. But
John Rich said Marlon was so hypocritical. Didn't he say he would have slapped Will back at the Oscars and made a whole stand-up monologue about it?
That's what makes it so crazy to me, because Keenan Ivory Wayans went to Tuskegee. He did not graduate. He dropped out to pursue acting, but his brother went to school in Alabama. So it's just funny to me that he's so disconnected from all of that stuff down there. But
well, I mean, like you said, he did say that that's not what he meant. He was like, I'm Black, I support Black people. He came back and said that, but I mean, I think he made a bad decision. And him coming back saying, I'm Black and I support Black people, I think that he should have just clarified what he did instead of just sit there acting like we were supposed to know that, because they was talking about the song playing in the background, also about his post and everything else. I think that he should have been more careful. Like, and a lot of those older stars, stay off social media, please.
But what's so crazy is the song he was playing. A lot of people have been playing that because the irony, because it's ironic. The irony is that white man made that song talking about we stand basically in our town, this won't go down. Well, Montgomery showed y'all in their town, this is not going down. And so the song is fitting regardless. So, and Vassar's Silver Diamond brought that up in Selma, because I've been to that store as well, which I didn't know it was owned by these types of people. It's just crazy to me.
Shartown said, and all they do in that family is date and marry clear people. Joke my ass. All right, so let's get into Tory Lanez. Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Oh, Lord. Woo!
So, Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years, as he should have been. It's a lot of controversy going around about this.
Well, let me just say this. I shout out to, and you don't mind if I mention bigger content creators?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Shout out to Armand Wiggins, because I had watched it before our live.
Yeah, we both said we watched him.
Yeah, he read some of the letters. He read Iggy Azalea's letter and
Mario.
And Mario too. I'm not going to say I was gagged, but I was just like, what the hell? First of all, starting out with Mario's letter saying that he didn't have a dad, and to see Tory Lanez and how his dad is supportive of him and all this other stuff. And he just, that this is out of his character, was straight up bull. Iggy Azalea's letter, if y'all listen to Armand Wiggins, because he read her letter, when she started talking about how she is someone respected in the music industry. She's
Iggy Azalea's respected in the music industry.
Yeah, she said she's toured with Beyonce. She, I guess in Australia, child, I don't know, but she said she toured with Beyonce, and that she has broken records. She's broke the Beatles records, and so her name
has she
is her, the way she was talking, her name moves mountains. To as quiet as it's kept, and no offense to anybody, but she tried to use white woman privilege.
Well, she did.
to clear this man's name, because she said it is unlike him. This would never happen. He's not a violent person. He's not this. He's not that. The way that she wrote this letter, which was written by, to me, Chat GPT. If y'all know the AI chat, that's what it seems like. It was mind boggling. My only question is, what does everyone have against Megan Thee Stallion?
Me, that's what I don't understand. And even if you hear Armand talk, even before today, Armand talks about this a lot. He talks about if she's really the artist that maybe she thinks she is, because he feels like she doesn't really have the spark. For me, I love Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's a very dope artist. I mean, a lot of her music, especially because she collaborated with Beyonce, I'm down for it because of that. But I just think I can't think of the name of the song. I remember the beat. I can't think of the song. But she was like, but Megan, to me, she's just dope. Yeah. And let me see if I can even find it on my phone.
I like Megan Thee Stallion because my mother's family, they're from Texas. Mm-hmm. Megan Thee Stallion, I consider myself a tall woman, but Megan is taller than me. Megan, to me, looks like a lot of black women that look like me. Mm-hmm. And she's relatable. She is, people have tried to call her an opportunist, but I'll say this black woman has worked hard in her rap career to make a name for herself. And so everything that she's done is no different from any other person, but I guess they felt like that she didn't deserve all of the accolades and things that she received. I'll say this with the sentencing. So I know
it's Plan B what I'm talking about, but go ahead.
Oh, I love Plan B.
Me too.
Yes.
Like she went off on Plan B.
Yes. Now, this is where me and you may differ. So do I feel like Tory Lanez deserves 10 years? No.
Okay.
Because his intent was not to kill her, but I do believe he deserved time. Because I've been on the fence with that. I'm a black woman advocate. Mm-hmm. A lot of what happened to her was not right. A lot of what's going on, everything they put out there was not right. But do I feel like everything that happened justifies the time that he was given? Not necessarily. I do feel like he should serve jail time, but do I think it should be 10 years? No. But let me know what y'all think.
So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. You don't believe he deserves that time because the only reason why, I'm not gonna say the reason why. I'm gonna say you might feel that way because the scars weren't that bad. But let's say that he actually unalived her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't he literally was just randomly doing what he was doing. There's multiple videos about him talking about his anger issues, and how he's problematic, period, in the industry. So for me, I feel like he deserved more than 10 years because how long do we wait? Do we wait until he actually unalives somebody? He's a problem. That's why for me, that's why I feel the way that I feel, because I feel like I'm not going to wait until he actually unalives somebody. Be like, okay, now let's bury him. Let's stop the shit now. 10 years is a good enough time to sit your ass down and figure out the problems. Hey, Cindy. Cindy says he deserved it. He was shooting at her and was a bad shot. He could have unalived that girl, and that's my point.
He could have killed everybody there. To be honest,
yes, to be honest, he could have done Kelsey, the driver, Megan, and himself. Because had he done that and then felt bad about it, he could have just ended it. So for me, I feel like this is well deserved. I feel like it should have been a little bit longer because I'm not going to wait for someone to actually unalive someone to say, okay, now let's give him the sentence that he deserves. But you need to pay the time right now so that when you do get the hell out, and hopefully you have something to get out of this later on, now you understand this was not the right thing.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I can definitely see that. That's why I said I was on the fence.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. It was I don't want to wait until he actually does it and then say, okay, now give it to him. I am going to drop the link
Yes, drop
So if
that.
you guys want to come up, I know y'all be afraid. We ain't gonna beat y'all up here. But I don't want to wait until that time. Like, he deserves his time right now. And
Yeah,
10 years is a good enough time.
I agree with whoever said that he was taunting her. I definitely agree with that because he was taunting her. Another thing that I did not agree with in the case was how they brought up her past with who she had been with and all this other stuff. I didn't feel like that had anything to do with it. On Armand's channel, there was a woman saying that she was a whore, a shady whore or whatever. And I'm thinking, like, what? Just because, let's say her and Chelsea dated the same people, she deserves to be shot for that?
Yeah.
If anything, why not go after the men that chose to deal with both of them? So yeah, I felt like it was a lot of pick-me-shas in Armand Wiggins' chat.
Yeah.
But no, I can definitely see what everybody is saying. But I was on the fence because I just think of the time. But no, yeah, he definitely deserves it.
Because Silver Diamond says he lied from the beginning, which he did. His own lawyers released emails or something saying he should recant or something because his story wasn't making sense. He deserved the whole 22 years. Now, why I keep saying 20? Did he get 22 years?
10 years. He got 10
That's right.
years.
I thought it was 10. Shay B says with his story. And Torey has popped in. Hold on, Torey, real quick. He should not even have access to a fire. He shouldn't have had it before because he already was supposed to have it. Period.
Yeah.
Chi-Town says, okay. But it says I would have gave him 30 years just for bringing his dumb ass daddy to court with wide ass because black male worshiping. And that's what it is to me.
Yeah.
Says yes for the dumbass daddy. And Chi-Town says he could have got 22, but he gave him 10. He's lucky he got 10. And so Dom says he was facing 22 years. The judge gave him 10. I guess that was him being lenient since he cried to the court about being a daddy and having to raise his son.
Well,
what's going on, Toria?
Hey, Toria.
And we got
two of my favorite people.
Hey,
two of my favorite people.
Hey, Toria and Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Toria. You go first. You came up first.
Okay, sweetie. First of all, I followed this case from beginning to the end. The whole time waiting to get to court, every day of the trial. I read all the transcripts. I've been through all his mess. Went back and researched him to try to figure out what he's done good in his life. He was a menace to society. I am not falling for this act that Jose Baez put on. This is not Florida. It was not Casey Anthony. He came to California, high-priced lawyer, was a waste of money. Tried to make it seem like Torey was this great giving guy. From the day he was arrested, he tormented Meg. He actually put a disguise on and snuck into somewhere she was in concert and got on the stage when he was told to stay away from her. They had to literally raise his bail. He had 3 different bail hearings because he kept violating, his bond.
Right.
They kept raising it. They gave him a chance. They kept raising his bail 3 times. Anybody else would have violated it and got on stage with the victim. He would have been back in jail waiting to go to trial. He would have got a higher bail and been out.
Facts.
If it was just the regular, black guy, if it was my husband, he would have been under the jail. He wouldn't have got all the chances that Torey got.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, don't come to court on the day of sentencing and play this, I'm such this good giving guy, I give out turkeys. Hey, I give out turkeys too. And guess what? The supermarkets donate them to the churches for us to give them away. So he ain't buy them turkeys. He was giving to them. They do it all the time. So he started some program. So he paid somebody's rent before. I paid lots of homeless vets rent before. He came here. He beat up August Alsino. He beat up Prince. He beat up that other guy. He hit his baby mama before. He even went as far as got his baby mama to take one of his gun charges that he was caught in a car with another gun right after he was given a diversion program for the gun he got caught with in Florida. How is this man not a menace to our country? Send his ass back to Canada and throw away the key. We're done with Torey.
I think he wanted Kelsey to do it too.
Look, no matter who he slept with or didn't sleep with, it doesn't matter. That one of them bullets went into another man's house that had a small baby.
Yep.
And when they showed where the bullet went in his house, his child could have got hit by that bullet and be unalived. So there's no, now they want to, do you know what else they want to do? They want to let him out on another bond to await the results of them filing for an appeal. No, that judge ain't going for that. They're not going to let him out. What he did, he's lucky. Like everybody in the chat said, he could have got 22 years. He was facing 22. He didn't really get 10 years because he was given 305 days good behavior and him being in jail awaiting sentencing. So that's a year knocked off. And if he gets into any of the various programs that they have, okay, they're claiming he's got PTSD now and traumatic something, alcoholism and all this. If he's got all these problems, they got them programs in jail. He can go to AA meetings, get some credit. He's got to do 85% of the time, but with good behavior, he'll be out in less than 7 years. So to me, that's not a fair sentence.
It's not.
He should have got more time. But what I'm waiting for is, I can't believe how many. Now, y'all know I have 2 black daughters. They are darker than you, Candy. And why are black women taking up for this man? Regardless of what you think of Meg and her career, she was shot by this man. She's traumatized. Her letter was touching. I'm sure she has nightmares about it. I would have nightmares. The average person would have nightmares.
Facts.
You see Victoria? This is what he posted the day before he went to jail. Me at my house watching ninjas on Twitter celebrating, thinking I'm going to jail. And guess what, sir? We celebrate like this because your ass is going to jail.
And Deb, you know what really cracked me up? Some of the witnesses for him. His person that put his hair plugs in his hair. Mm-hmm. What can he possibly say good about him? You did a job. Okay, they hired this doctor.
Socket plug braids in his head.
Yeah, they hired this doctor to speak on his behalf, trying to get him probation or put into some type of like rehab facility where he could get alcohol and drug treatment and mental health treatment. Okay, how many times did you meet this man? One time. She talked to him one time. Okay, the lady said he had got alcohol poisoning in Europe. Okay. All right. How do you know he had alcohol poisoning in Europe and was taken off the plane and put in a hospital? His baby mother told me. Okay. When the state's attorney got to her, she said, "Where's your proof?" Because all hospitals have records. Don't you think if this happened, this would have been brought up during the trial if he had an alcohol problem? Yep. Okay. How many black families grow up without mothers and grow up without fathers?
He was on social media saying that he had an anger issue. So that goes out the window. I don't care about what he said. He's literally on social media. I wish I had to pull that up, talking about him having anger issues. Right. And he said that once it gets to a certain place, he doesn't know who that person is. So that person was the person who shot Meg in the foot.
Right.
And that's what it is. And we don't, a bullet doesn't have anybody's name on it. It
Right.
doesn't have
It
any
doesn't.
direction of where it's going to go. It just goes. And so he should have made better decisions.
Right.
Period.
And let me
And
just jump in really quickly, Toria, because I'm going to
go
hop
ahead,
off
honey.
and you can continue. I just want
Go
to
ahead,
also
baby.
point out that he did not testify on his behalf. He took it as a joke. We never heard from the security guard, and I applaud Meg for finally having enough courage to stand up and say, throw the book at him, and also charge her ex-best friend Kelsey with a contempt in court because she wouldn't even answer the questions to help her. I mean, even out of respect of your previous friendship, wouldn't you want to be there for her friend? So I hope that they get her too. She needs to do some time too. She shouldn't be skating doing diss tracks about Meg
Meg is after
when
her now, though.
I wanted to
that's
say that too, Cindy C. I actually want something to happen to Kelsey as well.
Yep.
yes.
The only reason why I didn't
She
say
got that $1 million, Candy. She got that $1 million from him.
If y'all
To
need to
not
go
say
and watch
anything.
Armand's channel
because there was
Armand, there's somebody who went over there and Armand said he knows this. That there's that one Megan is after Chelsea now as well. Or
Good.
Kelsey, I'm sorry, Kelsey. She's after her too because now she wants Kelsey to pay as well.
Yes.
This girl came on there and she made Armand look at you can help me out, Kate, with this about the diss track that she did, and it gets deep.
Aw.
So because the end of the day, Tory Lanez is on the bottom of that. He used something from Tory Lanez in that diss track, so she's
Yeah.
after her as well. Now that Tory's gone, she's after Kelsey now too.
And I'm going to say this
Mm-mm.
last thing, and then I'll hop off. We kept hearing when they were trying to determine how much time he should get about how hard his childhood was. What about Meg's childhood? She lost her grandmother. She lost her mom. She's only in her 20s and trying to navigate all of this celebrity by herself.
Yeah.
And then everybody that she felt like that's what she said. She was trying to build a family here. She was, trusting these people that they really cared about her and they really didn't. And think about waiting 3 years, tormenting yourself, not being able to put out your music. She's has had such a horrible time with that stupid Carl Crawford with her record deal. So she's been dealing with a lot, let alone some man pointing a gun at her and shooting at her. I don't care about the alcohol. Violence is violence. I don't care if he was, threatened because she was the bigger star. I don't know what the problem is, but it just pisses me off that everything is leaning toward, oh, poor him. What about poor her?
Right.
I mean, that's it. That's all. I'm sorry,
It's no poor him. Like a lot of us don't feel like poor him. I think that his industry friends feel like poor him because without his production for their stuff that they want to make in the industry, they can't do without him. But you know what? They should have been better friends to him and told him, listen, Megan is not the one.
Right.
She was signed to Rock Nation. Baby, you are in the wrong lane. You better go. You would have been better off shooting
But it wouldn't.
It
would not have mattered to him because to me, what he did, he disregarded black women. Period.
Yep.
He felt like that this was a woman he can harm, regardless of how all the stuff she accomplished in that moment. Whatever he did, he wasn't feeling where she was, and that was the problem that I had with the situation because this, what people forget is this was a woman he, I guess, was messing around with. He was messing with Kelsey. But he forgot that these were women that people. It's one thing to mess with us and we don't have all the accolades of Megan, but you mess with somebody that had accolades,
right?
And had a following.
Yeah.
So,
where was all his industry friends? Where were they at? None of them put a letter in. None of them said anything. And I don't care that he made his own money. He thought that money could buy his way out of this. And he just spent so much money for nothing because he still got the same result where he should be in prison.
And I'll tell you this, if your only your only letters you got was from Iggy Azalea and Mario Baby. Just go backstage and get your ass locked up.
His baby
Because
mama.
ain't nobody checking for no damn Iggy. We forgot all about her. And Mario, Mario ain't been big at ever. Mario been trying to be big since he was with when B2K was around, when Bow Wow was around, and they still have never taken to Mario's anything. He's never made an album that was even considered a thing. So your witnesses that are writing these letters,
He's still living downtown in Baltimore. Out of water.
Your little cup and your little Kool-Aid sprinkles and go into the little jail cell and rest.
It cracked me up though, because his baby mama she wrote a letter to and his child, and the baby mama was talking about how they had known each other since middle school and all this other stuff. And Armand cracked me up when he was like, "Well, why ain't y'all still together, bitch?" Like, excuse my language.
Who even gives a damn?
Funny because it's like, what you say?
Who even gives a damn?
Exactly. Like,
I mean, and how would she feel, Candy, if he shot at her? Right. Would she be so forgiving?
But the thing is that
he probably was the same baby mother that took a gun charge for him.
But the thing is, if he would have shot at her, nobody would have even cared.
Yep.
He shot at Megan Thee Stallion, one of the artists that are like really growing, a big artist. He effed up. He did his own self. So now you're sitting here, you're in jail for 10 years. Think about it. You know, you literally can't come out of jail and then come back to the industry and do anything because you're done for. Like, by the time you come out of jail, the music has changed.
And also, I hope he gets deported after. He does not need to be in the United States.
I agree.
But did y'all hear in the letter Iggy Azalea was talking about? She's hired him already as a producer.
And she hired his team too.
Wow. But you know what? The next day, though, Candy, she came out and said that her letter was not what she wanted to express because so many people went after her. She changed her story. But Cindy, I got something to ask you real quick before you leave.
Hold on, before you remember when T.I. said he was her biggest blunder?
Yep.
And she changed.
Oh, he did say that.
And she changed that story too.
Yep.
She was standing up for the black man real quick, and then when she realized it's wrong, she would totally disregard it.
Yeah, but
to be honest, I didn't know who she was until she got with that Laker, Nick. What was it, Nick Young?
Lots of people don't.
But she's wanting to protect black men because she's into black men, but she's using her white woman privilege to try to right the left.
Because T.I. was her producer.
But from my understanding, I thought she was canceled. So when she was saying all her accolades and stuff, I was like, really? Where? In Australia? Like,
this was her play to like protect a black man. So she thought it was on her way to get back in. And it was like, girl, go back over there where you canceled that and shut up.
Exactly. What was your
question? Keep being canceled.
What was your question, Torey? And I'm gonna hop off.
Oh, I can't wait until I know this is off topic, but I never get to see you. I hope that we soon get our show Basketball Wise back.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back.
But where is it going to be? Is it going to be on VH1 or MTV?
I don't know.
Because now that Tyler owns,
it's going to be on BET.
It is.
We have Basketball Wives, and we also have Basketball Wives Orlando.
Right.
Now, me and Cindy are going to talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Promise.
Yes, like literally, like we've already been talking about this. We were supposed to do it tonight, but I did not remember that we had champagne conversations tonight.
Right.
So that's the reason why we did not. It was supposed to be today.
We have a quick little update. So tune back in, Torey, and shout out to Chi-Town and Norris and everybody that said hi. Hi back. I love you guys. And I'll let you guys get back to your show. I love you so, Deb.
Yes, I love you too.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Cindy.
Okay, night, guys.
Night.
But you know, whenever this updates, Toria, me and Cindy are talking about it. We're supposed to be doing this today, but I forgot we had doing this show today, so I had to reschedule it for tomorrow. Cindy found out that just right now because I really did. We didn't even talk about it. I really forgot about it. But tomorrow there's a lot going on. And Young Rich is very messy. I'm gonna go to this. I heard Evelyn got beat up and was spotted with a knot on her head. That is not true. The thing is, Young Rich is on Twitter with me, so we get a lot of information together. It's not true.
I like him.
And
He
yes,
always says something funny.
that's what we're talking about tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow.
I told you, Candy. So Deb be forgetting. So make sure you remind him to go live when you go to that concert.
I
Cause so
am.
Deb
Oh
gets
no.
sidetracked,
Toria,
and he's in love with Beyonce. If Beyonce could be the only woman I think that could turn so Deb.
I think so too.
So he'll be so busy looking at her and singing word for word every song that he's gonna forget about blogging.
Listen, Toria, we're not going live. Well, I'm not going to go live. Are you going to go live during the concert, Candy?
No, I'll go live before, but because y'all know YouTube.
I think we should do something. Me, you, and Popcorn together.
I was gonna say YouTube demonetized my channel, so I'm not going live during the concert, but beforehand I will.
But I will be vlogging that day, so that will go onto the channel with my story times and stuff. But that's
okay. Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question then. Okay. How come YouTube would do that to y'all when I've been seeing like almost her whole concert on all these YouTube channels, like when she was in Europe and London and everywhere?
They don't get monetized.
Well, and I'll say this for me. From what I heard, because my best friend is Lamar Torey, a real estate insider. Right. He was saying it's random because they've done it to his Lamb Levity channel like maybe two times. I think they've done that to him. But initially, like literally, I did that video on Derek Jackson. If y'all watch, I did a video on Derek Jackson. The very next day, I was demonetized. Oh, so I don't know if it was Derek Jackson that reported me because Derek Jackson went to Tuskegee. We both went to Tuskegee. We're both friends on Facebook. I didn't know his wife, but I knew him. So it was just, I guess it was a coincidence that I got demonetized, but Derek Jackson knows who I am.
How long will you think it'll be before you can get it back, dude? Do they give you like a couple months?
September 17th, I can submit to be monetized again. So
that's terrible because I don't have Cash App or none of that stuff. I'm old. I can do a super chat, but I can't do that Cash App stuff.
No, it's okay though, because when I was monetized, I wasn't making like thousands of dollars.
Young Rich is reading you again, Sean.
Oh, here we go.
Young Rich said, "Ken, do you know Beyonce's concert is more than an hour? So that make sure she doesn't leave when the hour mark is."
Does he have a channel? Does that Young Rich have a channel? So
no. Yes, Young Rich does have a channel.
But Young Rich don't do nothing on her channel.
I know. I just saw Rescue. But Young Rich, if you want people to subscribe, but Young Rich,
she's funny.
Because I'm.
But Young Rich, when I vlog, it's gonna be on my channel. So whatever I record is gonna happen on my channel.
Yeah,
the Candy Shop is going to do what the Candy Shop does.
I want to see y'all dressed before y'all go, and
what I would love. I'm gonna just tell you why you here, Torey, because I think we're in the same place. What I would love is for the Candy Shop to show how she's getting prepared for the show. I would love for Popcorn to do the same thing, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And then I want to take the footage and create that. Then once we get together, I'll do the rest. But I would love for us to show how we get ready for the concert.
And we can go live.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I will like don't you have to go live, but just record how you getting ready or whatever.
I remember we're going to the rooftop before, so we can go live from the rooftop.
And don't tell the whole story.
I didn't say what rooftop, but
I know. I'm just saying.
Candy might have a little bit of trouble with getting ready with the kids around, so the kids don't get in the video. But you could edit that out.
Don't tell what I'm. Don't tell that. I'm just saying. What I would love for y'all to do is make sure when you are recording, your phone is like this, and you're recording while you get how you getting ready or whatever. I'm gonna do the same thing. If y'all don't, I'm gonna still do it for my own self. But I'm gonna like do a day in the life of getting ready for a Beyonce concert. I would love to see y'all guys do that. Send me the footage so I can make a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then just show and I'm gonna edit everything so you're not gonna be able to see the concert or hear the concert, but just show what we do while we're getting ready, before we go, while we're there, and after we leave.
How long is the concert?
I heard it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what time y'all gotta be there?
They
changed it late.
It was originally 7, but they changed the tickets to 8. So I'm assuming Beyonce goes on at 9. So the concert's not going to end until 12.
Let me ask you this, Katie, while we're here. So the place that we're going to before we go, is that hourly or like can you pay for like a block of time?
You mean like the
No, don't say where we're going.
The parking?
Yeah, like we can park where we're going to go drink at.
When I pay for the parking, it's all night.
At the place we're going to go drink at?
Yeah.
So can you park that we can walk across the street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then you know what? If we can do that, then I'll just pay for like part of your parking or whatever.
Oh, thank you.
So that way you don't have to pay. Like when
we met Mims, there was a country western concert or country concert at the Mercedes-Benz in the park.
I remember that.
And I paid $60 that night, so I'm assuming it would be around the same. So yeah, I don't mind paying.
But then also, like when I went the day that I did one with my job, we parked like in front of there, and it was free.
No, I'll say this: Mercedes-Benz, I parked there for like soccer games, but I plan on parking where we're going to have drinks.
But I'm saying in front where we're going to have drinks at, there's parking spaces. Like if you can get one there, then it's free to park there. We'll talk about later.
I'd rather park in the parking structure, to be honest. I'd rather pay them where we're going.
Well, let's talk about that later on. But anyway, we're going to be there and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Long as y'all have a good time and stay safe, and please be aware of your surroundings, going to the place and coming out. I just want y'all to be safe and have a marvelous time.
We are. I can't wait till you see it.
Well, I love both of y'all, and I'm saying good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for basketball wise.
Victoria, let me say this. I love you so much.
Yeah.
Like you are so supportive, and it means a lot to me. So I just want to say that to you before you go. Like, you mean a lot to me.
Thank you. I love both of y'all too.
Oh, love you too. Very supportive.
Yeah.
I love you, Toria. And
you can let me tell you one thing I am. If I ain't nothing else, I'm loyal.
Yes, you support my bestie, Lamar. So
yeah, I'm a mod on all 13 of his channels.
Yes, and I saw Toria. What you probably don't know, you're in TFG. His and hers, me, Lamar. That was what I used to. I'll just say this: I was an admin for that channel or for that page, and I helped Lamar start that page.
TFG Media.
TFG, just his and hers.
His and hers. I'm an admin in TFG Media.
Yes.
And he didn't even ask me about that. He just threw me in there. And one day I was getting all these messages. You got to approve this and approve that. I'm like, what am I supposed to be approving? And then I seen what he did. I never said nothing. I just laughed. I said, it's lamb.
Well, I saw you in his and hers. And his and hers was the main main page. And it's dear to my heart. He knows this. But yeah, I saw you were part of that. And it was just like, it came full circle for me. So I'm glad.
Oh, okay. And did you see the new one for the After Dark?
Well, After Dark has been around for a minute. I got out of that because I'm a married woman.
After Dark?
Right, I know. I'm kind of scared of it. I'm kind of scared because I know how lamb and them are. But
After Dark is loud. I just say that. It's
on
been
whose
around.
channel?
It's
Lamar's.
Facebook.
Lamar has After Dark?
Yes, it was TFG After Dark, and it used to go down. I'm gonna just tell you that on Facebook.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, we're friends, so Deb, I'll add you to After Dark.
I want to know about this. I want to go to that.
I have some privileges. I have to ask Lamar, but I can add you to After Dark.
He was in this chat. Lamar, why did you invite to After Dark?
Send Deb an invite to it. Invite to that group. Yeah, it's a group.
Lamar,
it's like a group.
Like, why wasn't invited to that? I want to know.
He always skirts around the YouTube at nighttime until he decides to pop up live. But he probably was here for a minute. We had just ended a live over on TFG tonight.
Young Rich, I'm gonna say this to Young Rich, I will have to know your Facebook profile to add you to After Dark.
Look, everybody wanted to know. Cheryl said, "What is the link?"
After Dark is on Facebook, and it's a group, and you can create your Facebook personas based off of your names. But yeah, it goes down.
Well,
After Dark.
Candy, do you know Miss Kiki?
No.
She said she's gonna be there on Monday too.
Yeah. Well, we hope to see you, Miss Kiki.
Hope to see you, Miss Kiki. We need to know about this. After I didn't know nothing about this. I didn't know about this. I got something to say.
Oh, it's more than that. They used to have something. Torey might not know this, but a few years ago they had something called the hot seat, where they would go live from After Dark, and
I want to be. Put me on the hot seat. I want to go.
It was ask anything, and it used to go down.
Lamar, if you hear Lamar still, bring me on. I'm gonna be in the hot seat.
I will.
I love being in the hot seats because I would tell you the truth.
So Deb might fit right in good over there, Candy.
You know I'll be telling the truth, Mother channel.
No. Yeah, he will.
Yes,
and he's a great storyteller. I love his stories. I love to listen to his stories.
I'm trying to give like other stories. I got the cousin part, but I gotta figure out. I gotta keep talking to him because I'm like I didn't remember everything that had happened. So, but they're coming, Toria.
Okay, look at Young Rich. Did he say? She say calling Lamar to the stage.
Yes. I want to be on the hot seat.
I'm gonna see if he'll do it. I'm gonna message him and tell him like we need another hot seat live, but it'll be Facebook exclusive only.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll have to send you a group. It's a group, so she'll send you an invite, and I think you got like 20 some days to accept the invite.
I'll accept it right away, so that's fine.
Yeah, I haven't did it yet because I'm scared. Because I know it might be too much for my ears.
Don't be scared. Like
because I have enough dealing with Mr. Black. And Mr. Black, he say anything out his mouth. And sometimes I have to hide my ears.
I don't think you know this with Freddie, Mr. Black, Lee Black. I introduced him to Lamar, but I used to work with him here in Atlanta. So I met him in person. And
he told me.
I was so shocked of his online persona because in person he's so professional. But y'all check out it's Real Talk for Real Men on TFG. It's the Ratchet channel. But yeah, it goes down.
Yeah, that's where me and Lamb was coming from before we came in here tonight, because believe it or not, the subject tonight was cheating and forgiveness and where does God come in. We've been doing this stories on Black love and God. And Mr. Black will say any and everything, and he's another one that has some great storyteller, but his stories are after dark stories. That's why that channel ain't monetary.
Instagram?
Yeah, I follow you on Instagram, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never hardly go on Instagram. Maybe once a month.
Can you link to that channel you're talking about?
TFG Ratchet.
I want to go to that channel. Yeah, send me that link.
It's
I want to go there.
TFG Ratchet and Real Talk for Real Men is actually his.
I need a link. Don't tell it to me.
I'll send you the link. Yeah. But he calls them thirsty no goods.
He pays $7 for one. It was $5. Now it's $7, and he feeds them, gives them a drink, and gets to do the dues and kicks them out. He's something. He's really something. But he's a great storyteller because he does have some fantastic stories if you can get past some of the details of the stories, because he's very blunt.
And he used to be a Jehovah's Witness.
And a preacher.
And a Baptist preacher. And he has some stories that it's wow.
And he's a granddaddy now.
Yes.
Yeah. He is such. When I lost my mom, him and Brenton was so, and Lamar. When I lost my mom, they were so fantastic to me. They sent me the most gorgeous flowers that, believe it or not, I kept them flowers alive for almost 3 weeks, and they looked as gorgeous as the first day they came in the mail.
Oh, I'm
And
glad that they supported you.
Toria, you know I'm a grandpappy.
What?
No.
And with that, we're going to end this show.
That's another story.
I know I was married.
Yes, we know you was married.
My ex-husband has a daughter.
She has a child.
Has a baby. And I'm very much
That's great. That's great.
We have a great relationship.
Yes, I know you do, and that's also wonderful.
Yeah.
That's also wonderful that you can get along
I would
today,
never lose that
and better than you got along back then. So
absolutely,
that's really a blessing.
And I would never lose that relationship. Like my stepdaughter.
Well, I love y'all, and I'm gonna get off of here so I can finish cleaning up my kitchen. And I'll see you tomorrow night. So, Deb, Candy, have a wonderful time, baby, and I love you.
Love you too.
To the moon and back.
Yes.
Send Deb all them links.
I will. I will.
Please.
All right. Bye.
All right. So we are done with Champagne Conversations tonight.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be struggling at work tomorrow.
Me too, because I'm tipsy now. I might go live on my channel. I gotta use the restroom, but I may go live on my channel.
If you do, I'm gonna be sitting over there and I'm gonna be upset. I'm really gonna be upset.
Why?
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I need to go to bed, but I'm gonna still be there though. If you do,
I don't know. I'm gonna eat me some dinner, but we'll see. I gotta get my watch hours back up because YouTube is hating on me. So
no, I definitely do get it though.
Yeah.
Young Riz said, "Oh, she bad. She gonna lie again."
We'll see, Young Rich. I say that, but we'll see.
She's saying that right now. See her in next week.
I know, because I done drank my little blue drink and got my lipstick on the rim. But we shall see.
Y'all will see Candy next week.
We need to talk about Monique, but
so it's not even a lot. So
can I use the restroom real quick? You can talk, but
because it's not even real. So it's not real. So go ahead. The reality is that what's happening wasn't real. So good night, Shibby. It wasn't real, so that's why we didn't talk about it. It just wasn't real. Shout out to I don't remember who told me this, but it was I think it was like a clip together thing. So that's why we talk about Monique. We tried to talk about this last week and today, and then I realized today from an inbox that I got that it wasn't real. So I just want to bring that to you guys because it's just false information. So that was it. Sorry if you guys thought something different. What I will say was this. What I did say from what she said was she did say that in the industry, there are clones. She did say that. And she said, if I don't come in with this neck dangling like this, it ain't me. So if y'all are looking at Jamie Foxx and y'all don't feel like it's a real Jamie Foxx, listen. Make that your own determination. But she wasn't speaking about Jamie Foxx. She was just saying that they are making clones of celebrities. That's what she was saying in her interview. Torey says, breaking news, they are dismissing Bootsy's case. Oh my God. We're going to end this live because I don't even know what to dismiss it. Bootsy needs to be locked underneath of jail. I don't even know how he's gotten away with. I'm trying to figure out the words I could use on YouTube. What word would you use for Bootsy for what he done to his nephews?
Huh? What happened?
What words would you use for what Bootsy did when he let his nephews be used by workers of sex.
Boosie is a molester and a predator.
I mean, those are the words. Those are the words.
Sorry.
I'm talking about other words to use.
A groomer.
That would be a groomer. Okay, a groomer. Yes. Torey said, breaking news, they are dismissing Boosie's case. I have no idea the name of the
As a tread.
There you go. The as Eritrean, is that right?
Huh?
Eritrean. We would demand unalive penalty, eye for eye, and orthodox. Is it patriarch? So white male groups is too soft on Tory Lanez. He could have unalive Megan the Stallion and made her part of a black femicide.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You used a lot of words I was trying to work with on YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
He's right though, because it goes into femicide.
I almost like put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it when I was trying to say the right words for this. YouTube are very strategic about these words. I agree with you, right? And yeah, because why was so light skinned in this video?
Who?
I don't know what that is. I'm lost now. I'm lost from what I just read. I'm like my mind is blown. Who was so light skinned? What video did we watch? Oh no, it's cool, but on YouTube we have to use different words. You were definitely cool because I was definitely able to translate in YouTube terminology. So thank you for even commenting on what you said. Please, you are free to comment.
Yeah.
Now, who is light skinned? Oh, Silver Dom says Jamie was extra light. He was very light skinned. And very pale.
I think he was pale from just being in the hospital for so long.
I don't think that.
You don't think so?
No. Toria says if you want to hear the court transcripts, I can tell you where to go if you would like. Whose court transcripts, from Jamie Foxx or? I'm lost right now because it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, and I'm hungry. I want to eat now. So.
And I got to sell it for my job today, and I really want to eat that too. And I got to watch Sisters too. His first come out video.
Yeah, so we can end it here.
Boosie. That's it about Boosie. Let me ask you something before we go though. What's the man's name? They came out as pansexual.
Oh, Wayne Brady.
Before Wayne Brady came out as pansexual, what'd you think?
I just thought he was a wholesome dad type of guy.
Did you think he was a pansexual?
No, because I used to watch, I forgot the improv show that he was on. I just thought he was a normal guy. I didn't look at him in a sexual manner. So I like for people saying that they knew he was that or he was this, that, and the other. I didn't think about that because when his show was on, so that we were
whose line is this, right?
Yeah, whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
Do you know we were in high school at that time? So I mean, I used to watch the show and I thought it was funny, but I wasn't viewing him in a sexual way. I didn't equate anything that he was doing sexually. And then later on, I heard he was married, he got divorced, and then he was living back with his wife and the new husband that she married, which I thought was odd. So as for him being pansexual, to me, I don't think it was something that we needed to hear because I didn't even care. I didn't view him in that light. He was never this sex symbol to me.
Ever.
So, I mean, whatever he wants to do, that's good. But I mean, honestly, I didn't care. He was just to me, he was a family guy. The same like Bill Cosby. When the allegations came out about Bill Cosby, I was shocked. But they were family men to me. I didn't view them in sexual lights or in a sexual light. So I didn't care what they had going on sexually because I never viewed them that way.
I would just say I've never thought that Wayne Brady was a heterosexual man, like ever.
I didn't even.
I literally don't even like Wayne Brady because he's so to me, I'm like, just come out the closet. Like I've always felt this way about him. I don't think that Wayne Brady is a pansexual. I think he's a homosexual.
Oh.
And I literally, since I've even known about Wayne Brady, I've always felt that way. I feel like this is a transition for him to say I'm gay. And
yeah, I didn't even look at his sexuality. That was the thing. So for everybody, it was different. I guess his sexuality and what he did outside.
You probably didn't really care.
I didn't. So I've never thought about it, to be honest.
Like, and you know, I watched Girlfriends. It's one of my favorite shows. When he was on Girlfriends, I was like, why is he on her acting like a straight man? It's like watching Tyler Perry try to be a straight man to me. I don't think Tyler Perry's a straight man. I definitely don't think that. Well, I would say definitely because I definitely don't think that Tyler Perry's a straight man or Wayne Brady is straight.
I'll say this: when I watched Tyler Perry, I Can Do Bad All By Myself to play. He got out the car and he was. I thought Tyler Perry was gay because he was so delicate the way he got out the car. And excuse my body, but he was so delicate, and the way that he got out the car. Now I thought Tyler Perry was gay. But Wayne,
I always thought he was a gay man, always, especially when he was on The Masked Singer. And let's make a deal. I thought he was a down low man that his wife knew and why they broke up. I'll tell you, and I'm just being so honest. I've never looked at Wayne Brady and said that's a heterosexual man. Like never. Even with his girlfriends, the way that he read Joan, I'm gonna tell y'all.
See, I always thought.
Did you watch Girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when he read Joan?
No, I don't remember.
He read the shit out of Joan. I know this is a character, but it really puts.
I always thought Neo was gay, but Neo is saying he's a heterosexual.
I think Neo's gay too.
Yeah, but he's saying he's a heterosexual man, and the trans thing, he feels like children should not be able to make that choice, which I agree with him. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with Neo.
But most people who are struggling with their sexuality do stuff like this. Not saying that you are doing this, but men that do this, it's a battle for them.
I'll say this. I've watched so many stories of trans people that have made the decision to change and then they're going back to their original sex.
You've seen a lot of stories like that?
Yes, on TikTok.
I've seen a lot of stories like that.
I feel like this. I feel like once you're 18, make that decision then. But until then, well, it's twofold for me because I don't know what it's like to go live my life feeling like I don't fit in my body. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this about myself. There have been times where I felt like I was more rougher and not accepted as more feminine, but as I became an adult and sure of myself, I decided to be who I was as a heterosexual woman. Because I could have been, because there was times where I felt so rough, and I don't know if it was my Black experience or just me being a woman or what, but at times I didn't feel like people granted me to be this soft person. So when I became an adult and I started dating men seriously, because I didn't lose my virginity until after I was over 18, I was able to choose my sexuality and how I felt as a woman, and I lean more towards the feminine side. But I think a lot of women have masculine sides. Like that's the difference. The way you feel about a man, that's the part that doesn't change for you. Like if you like men, you like men. But I feel like
whether you're a masculine woman or you have masculine personalities or traits as a woman, it's different. Like you have a dominant personality. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make you a masculine person. You just have a dominant personality.
But and it's because I'm the oldest in my family, so I was raised by a single mom, and I was expected to help with my sisters and stuff. So I always felt, in a sense, a little bit masculine. Mm-hmm. I didn't feel soft until I got into college, to be honest. And I'm just telling you that. I didn't feel like I was a soft, docile person.
But that's nothing with your sexuality, though.
Well, I'll say this, for me, it did.
It might have made you question it, but if you...
It made me question it because it was like, I think I'm saying too much. We need to have this conversation offline.
Okay. Well, I'll just say this about Wayne Brady. I never felt like Wayne Brady was a heterosexual man at all. I feel like Wayne Brady gives off definitely like a DL man or a man who struggles with sexuality. A man who's not struggling with sexuality, and I can say from a lot of my straight friends. Like they've never like I've never seen him feel like I've never been around him and like, oh, you know, he's struggling or he might go to the other side. I've never seen that.
Well,
there are a lot of things that men who are struggling do, and Wayne Brady is just like a person where it's not like he's soft, but like even the way that he like talks to women and men, for me, I feel like, oh, he's like trying to gauge whether or not they're interested in him or not. A lot of heterosexual men will be like, no, you know, I'm not, but you like that, like not what you like at the point where like I can't be friends with you. Like when I came out, my male friends who were heterosexual, there's like, Nick, we knew he was gay. We didn't give a fuck about that. Like, and they went with their lives.
I feel like this, and based off of my experiences and close friends of mine's, sexuality and things like that is subjective, and it's not as black and white as people would want it to be. So not everybody is going to feel like they're gay when they might be attracted to the person. And so I like, if he wants to say he's pansexual, that's what he is, whatever. I know he said he's never experienced a man before and he's only been with women or whatever.
Lies.
But I mean that's his experience. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But
he's lying.
But coming from friends that I've had that have dealt with trauma in childhood and things that they've done, I understand that it's not as black and white. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And we're gonna leave it there. You feel like that, I feel like this. Lies and maybe, you know, whatever you feel. And that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to agree on this.
Yeah, it's so complex. It's like, to be honest, whatever people want to say they are, I can.
Whatever you want to do in life, however you want to label yourself, like to make you feel better.
I can't speak for nobody.
But I will say this: there was a time where there were a lot of bisexual men who were using that as a way to transition into being gay men. We've all seen it, and I think that pansexual is another way that a lot of men who are gay want to transition into the word gay. And it's okay because it takes time for a lot of people.
Can you agree with this? Can you agree with a man? And I hate the labels. And I guess that's the thing.
I can agree with that.
The
labels are bad.
The label thing. There are some of us, and I'm not going to say it's me, but there are some of us that are just attracted to people regardless of the sex. And to be called bisexual, because with bisexual, that means, well, I guess I have time to break it down. Bisexual means dating openly, sexually with both sexes and all that. There are some men that enjoy sex with a man, but don't enjoy being openly in a relationship with a man.
Facts.
Yeah. So that's why I said it's
vice versa.
Vice versa. It's too complex.
Yeah.
So when people say that they're whatever, I respect that, whatever they're open to, because I feel it's more complex than putting a label on it. And that's just me.
I think there's a lot of men who are in the industry who are trying to highlight. Look at Diddy. Diddy has been like nonchalant, like denying that he's not a gay man. We've heard about Diddy's gay parties, all these things. And he's still not saying he's a gay man.
Well, what if Diddy just enjoys the company? Diddy just enjoys the company of people in general. But the fact that the fact that he loves the company of a man, people are quick to call him gay. When he, in fact, enjoys the company of both men and women.
That would sound good if you didn't hear the story from people who have been around Diddy, who know that Diddy loves men and sexually he loves men. So in the industry, it's not a thing right now. Like in our everyday life, you could be gay, straight, a dog, a frog, whatever you want to be. In the industry, they're still struggling with this because depending on how people like with Diddy, to me, I feel like it's why it's getting even looser because I mean he's old enough right now at this point where it didn't even fucking matter for him because he's already made his money. So if we're getting closer and closer, because remember, they were saying this is why Jamie Foxx was in the hospital because he was exposed to Diddy.
I just feel like this. When you reach the level of Diddy, no man or woman is going to satisfy you. So you're going to be into a lot of things.
But before this level, they were still saying this. When Usher was just coming out,
I know, because
they were still saying that. Usher even admitted that what he
people
saw in those parties wasn't what he would do, but those were the parties he was in. There's multiple artists. Do you know that boy from freaking what is it on Zeus? What's the boy's name? There was that hopped at the back of the car.
Who?
The one that hopped at the back of the car, and he was like, what was the song? Shit.
What?
It's in my head. I cannot say
I'll
the word.
say this with Diddy. Diddy seems like he likes anything.
Where the money resides. Resides.
Him.
He was at a Diddy party. That boy is gay as fuck.
Diddy seems like he likes anything that is unattainable. So because remember it was rumored that he dated Lori Harvey. So I just feel like with Diddy,
did he date Lori Harvey? Because he also dated
Diddy seems I'll say, well, my opinion of Diddy is you can't put a label on his sexuality. Diddy enjoys the company of men and women. And if it was up to him,
so
like,
is he a pansexual?
Probably, but I'm a person that I don't agree with labels, to be honest. You just like who you like at that moment. So at the moment, if I'm not gonna say it's me.
Torey said, who has not dated Lori Harvey?
Yeah, at that moment, if I'm feeling, and I'm just speaking as Diddy, if I'm feeling banging a woman or a man at that time, or both at the same time, that's gonna be me. So it's no label to that.
I think the toxicity from what it was like.
Yes, let me ask you this, Deb. Now you yourself, you're a self-proclaimed gay man.
Absolutely.
But there are men out
I'm very gay. Like I'm gay.
But the thing is, though, there are men out there, because I had a gay friend. I'll say this back in college.
You have a gay friend in me.
I know that. But
I'm just like, go ahead.
I had a self-proclaimed gay friend that invited me over to his place to watch gay porn with him, but wanted to slap me on my ass, wanted to look at my titties and things like that. And so even though he claimed to be gay, he still wanted to feel on me and lick at my ass and stuff. So I just took it as,
well, this has turned into a new conversation. But there's a lot of men that would do that because they don't want to accept the fact that they're actually gay. Wait, so do you enjoy gay porn?
Is it truly?
Wait, do you enjoy gay porn?
Can we talk behind the scenes, please?
No, you just said this. I want to know, do you enjoy gay porn? I want to know this now. So y'all watch this together. Do you enjoy gay porn?
I'm not saying that on the show. Can we go behind?
I mean, you just said you was watching it.
Damn.
So the candy shop loves gay porn.
Cut the live. We
I remember she said, "Okay, listen, I ain't know this part."
Can we cut the live?
I learned some new shit tonight. I ain't know. Yo, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on the candy shop.
I can't even do this anymore.
You know my nerves.
You just said I didn't even say this. I didn't even know this.
I didn't say anything.
You just said you watched gay porn with a friend. So why are y'all watching this together?
Cut the line.
Listen, y'all can find us everyone. We're gonna be on the Candy Shop channel next week. Maybe we'll find out why she likes gay porn. I have no idea. I never even knew this.
Yes, and my baby's crying in the background, so we need to go.
I can't even find out get the hell up. We'll see y'all the next time, y'all. Bye.